Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. It's New Year's Day 2026, and this is the perfect day for my first episode of Ask ARS series, or should I say, the Q&A series by Antonio, yours truly. I am so excited that I'm going to share the questions my viewers asked me. So without further ado, let us start.
Okay, I am back to regular voice for the first question. She asks, which preschool shows do you like since when you were a baby? When I was around 18 months old back in September 2008, I discovered something like Sesame Street. My biological mom showed me some VCDs of Elmo's World and I quickly enjoyed them. I actually loved Elmo a lot when I was a tot back then, and I couldn't get enough of him along with his friends. Then later, my mom showed me Barney, for energizing my brain. I wasn't scared of dinosaurs at first, because I really know that Barney is absolutely friendly. He made me feel calm when I see him almost every day. My mom cared about and for me because she knew that I deserved joyful surrounding across me, and I deserved a pre-learning experience just before going to preschool. In 2009, my older cousin showed me a Teletubbies video and DVD from Australia, and I laughed with it, because the Teletubbies are so funny and goofy. I couldn't stop laughing. And lastly, my Uncle Jackson, who is now in Thailand, played Baby Einstein videos and tapes, to lull me to sleep at night, to have a healthy life experience. Wow, what a great memory of being a little baby. This is such a great piece of life I had. Now let's go to the second question.
Balik ko sa wikang Pilipino sa tanong dito. My legendary friend Vince from Tarlac asks me, how long have you been speaking Kapampangan, even if I am born Bicolano? Okay, to be honest, I think I had been speaking Kapampangan when I was 7 years old in 2015, a few months before I turned 8 in April. My maternal grandma, who is now in Bulacan, had taught me some basic Kapampangan words and phrases, so I can have a well-rounded speech development as a Filipino. Wa magsalita kung Kapampangan nieni. Uling asne kasanting aamanu, inya dakal lang tao kiti Kapampangan at Tarlac, ding meragule magsalita anting karelan amanum sisuan. God bless kikayungyan kaluguran ko king Central Luzon.
Okay, next question please.
Okay, si kaibigan ko si Ethan mula sa Pasig City. Tanong niya sa akin, what is your opinion on the following songs? 1. Patuloy Lang by Jessica Villarubin. 2. Nothing in Between, B-Word song by Meredith Brooks. 3. May Nagmamahal Sa'yo by Hannah Presilas, Lilet Matias, attorney at law. 4. Try Everything by Shakira, Zootopia.
Back to Eric Voice, for number 1 song. I think it's such a heartbreaking song, even if I hate Mommy Dearest as a series, and it made me cry emotionally. So number 2, I hate that song so much, because it really breaks the people's reputation as nice people, because the singer called herself the B-word. But even if she didn't directly offend the listeners, I don't want the song to be played in public, at least the original uncensored version, and it enables kids to say bad words. It's probably better to listen to the clean censored version to ensure family-friendly listening experience of music. Jeepers, they need to have a clean speech development. Third, I have no opinion on that song, because I haven't listened to that much, so I will leave it be. And number 4, I actually enjoyed that song, because it makes me wanna dance, especially on Fridays, at my class in my city school. This is amazing. Okay, let's go to the next question. For this question, sorry I couldn't read those, because I don't speak fluent Spanish or Portuguese, and as for the questions, I don't know all of those, to be honest, but I'll try them when I am not busy. Okay, next question please. My long-lived subscriber says, what are your opinions on Robo-Gobo, Popstruction, The Creature Cases, and Go, Dog, Go? Favorite characters and or episodes? I do like Popstruction and Robo-Gobo, because the plots and the plans are actually great, and it helps me think twice before I act. And I never heard of Creature Cases or Go Dog Go, because I hadn't been using Netflix for months. For Popstruction, I like Finny, because he's great for leading the crew. I also like Tank, because he has a playful but kind-hearted development for the community. For episodes of Popstruction, I like Built to Build, Bailey's Birthday Coaster, Dog for a Day, and Dump Truck Dilemma. As for Robo Gobo, I like characters like Dax Maxwell, the boy who invents robots to shape up the world, and his inventions like Allie, Booster, Hopper, and Shelly. They're very amazing. And as for episodes, I like episodes like Pizza Panic, Gimme Goes Glam and Wingo's Way. Okay, let's move on to the next question. This guy asks me, what anime do you like? What are your favorites? Well, to be honest, I am decent with anime content, although I like a few of them. I like shows like Doraemon, because the manga is so classic funny in my opinion. I also like Naruto, because it energizes my brain when I was around 11 in 2018. And one of the best anime movies I watched is the Spirited Away movie from 2001, because it taught life lessons about closeness and ties with family, and safety, and it showcases on how to face fears without compromising safety. Wow, what a great anime film I watched, ever. Now let's move to the next question. Next question is, did someone had success at escaping New Life mental facility? Oh, you mean my version of the mental people's home in my Go animate videos? No, not yet. Well, at least they're not supposed to. Otherwise, their stay will be extended until they really clean up the racks. Now let's move on. I couldn't read it in full, but I will answer it firmly. To be honest, I don't care about those two people, because even if I despise them for their horrible offenses they did, because it wounds my soul as a nice person, and I don't want to be called out for cyberbullying. Now let's move on. This guy says, do you love Princess Sofia? In Sofia the First, of course, I do adore her, because she is a friendly royal character towards little viewers of Disney media. She learns lessons through life in Royalty Kingdom. She never gives up and tries again until she gets it right. I remember watching it in Manila back in 2013, via Disney Channel, and it really changes my life, as a loyal Filipino, to reinforce good manners. Now let's move on. Another one of my subscribers said, what are your opinions on Thomas and Friends, True and the Rainbow Kingdom, Gabby's Dollhouse, Super Kitties, Vampirina and Lilo and Stitch? I do love all of them you mentioned, because the animations and plots are amazing and accurate, and it really helps me be a good mentor to today's kids in real life. I am not scared of friendly vampire characters like Vampirina, because she's so adorable, and she's appealable to little kids around her age. I like Thomas and Friends because the animation is very blastastic, and it had life lessons to apply in real life, including kindness, sharing, and among others. You can watch my salute video of Gabby's Dollhouse in this channel. I like True and the Rainbow Kingdom because of the same reason before, as well as Super Kitties, and also the salute video of Lilo and Stitch movie. Now let's move on. Henry Ford says, have you watched Doraemon before? Yes, I do. It's the same reason as from the previous question about anime, so let's move on. This is the last question for this episode. My bestie Jonel says, my bestie, what do you think about BBC, or the Manila Broadcasting Corporation? I think I am neutral over that network, because even though I wasn't born back in the 60s or 70s, and I was born in 2007, I think this was a governmental martial law network, and it was a replacement on Channel 2 for ABS-CBN, from 1973 until the return of ABS-CBN in 1986. I think it was an old network from that history of national TV. Okay, that's all for those questions. Please ask more in the comment section for episode 2. Until then, stay safe, and once again, Happy New Year, and happy 3rd anniversary of my YouTube channel. See you on the next video. Goodbye.